Hi, everyone. My name is Kayla Cornelson, and I'm joined today by my teammates Carol Barneo, Bradley Crawford, and Taylor Coffey. And we represent Group 1 in the IMC Applied Learning Projects course at UNCW. Beyond being graduate students, we're also creative professionals and stakeholders in the Seahawk legacy, currently pursuing our master's in integrated marketing communications and deeply invested in strengthening the connections that make the community of UNCW thrive. Today, we are excited to share a strategic vision for our client, the Wise Alumni House, one that reimagines this historic house as a must know, must visit connection hub just 15 minutes from UNCW's campus. Because our goal is simple to get wise to the story, the history, and the potential of the Wise Alumni House.
So our goal is simple, but our strategy is intentionally layered, grounded in history, driven by purpose, and activated through experiences that build connection, belonging, and the long-term impact. We're building our team's strengths to bring the hidden gem to life in an amazing community hub. Wise Alumni House is more than a Southern historic home. It's a living symbol of the connection between UNCW's past, present, and future. At that same time, we recognize that even the most beautiful landmarks can fade into the background if their story isn't being told through the right channels and in the right way. Throughout this presentation, we'll show you how our strategic vision bridges that gap, elevates awareness, and breathes new life into the legacy of the Wise Alumni House.
To move forward, we first had to define who Wise is in 2026. We didn't want a brand that felt bland. No, we wanted a brand identity that was defined by warmth, elevated style, and a welcoming, story driven atmosphere. As Malia suggests, a brand in the creative industries must have a soul. Our chosen brand voice is inviting, it's conversational, and it's memory forward. We want people to think of the Wise House as not just a place where memories are kept, but also where they're created.
Exactly. It's people centered. Whether it's an alum returning after 20 years or a new faculty member looking for a quiet place for a department retreat, the story we are telling is one of belonging. We are leaning into the narrative that this house has transitioned from a residence of industrialists and philanthropists to a home base for every member of the UNCW family.
A story is only as strong as its visual consistency. To ensure synergy, we chose to lean heavily into the official UNCW visual brand palette. This isn't just about matching colors, it's about institutional pride. The use of the Seahawk navy and teal palette provides a visual synergy that grounds the historic home in the familiarity of the UNCW brand. This intentional color choice encourages a subconscious connection, signaling to our faculty, staff, and alumni that this historic landmark isn't just a relic of the past, it's an active extension of their university experience.
We also use the elevated gold from the UNCW secondary color palette as a sophisticated accent. This specific gold tone bridges the gap between the university's modern energy and the elegance of the past. For our typography, we use the official UNCW Helvetica for our functional text to ensure accessibility and brand alignment, while pairing it with the Palantino serif for the headers to evoke that sense of timeless history.
So why why are we here? Well, the core need that we identified was a lack of buzz on campus. You see, many alumni, staff, and even faculty members might just walk right by the Wise Alumni House without even realizing that this place, it's available to them. Our IMC plan is designed to create a drumbeat of awareness. As we learned in our studies, creativity in leadership is about solving the right problem. And here, the problem isn't the house. Now, the problem is a lack of integrated invitation.
We also address the need for revenue and space utilization. By promoting the house as a rental venue for events and celebrations, we provide the Alumni Association with a sustainable way to maintain the property. Our deliverables don't just look pretty, they are functional tools designed to drive inquiries and bookings from campus departments who are tired of standard sterile meeting rooms.
So let's take a look at the tools we've built. Our first deliverable is the new Wise Alumni House logo. It incorporates those iconic columns that define the front portico. With Wise featured prominently at the top, we've created an adaptable mark that is optimized for social platforms, fitting perfectly within circular icons while honoring the historic roots of the 1909 structure.
That logo anchors our second deliverable, the two-sided trifold brochure. The print version is set up to easily be printed in-house to save on cost, and the interactive PDF includes a link to a virtual tour of the home. To facilitate engagement, we've included 2 QR codes. The inside code links to the Wise Alumni House Facebook page, fostering an online community space, and the back QR code directs the audience to the alumni page with more information on the Wise House and Seahawk mission. This link dives into the house's history today while paving the way for an opportunity to house an online reservation system tomorrow. Don't worry, we'll circle back to that idea soon.
Then, along with the logo and the other deliverables, we also have the sizzle reel. Today's market, video is a language of engagement. The MP4 is set to a welcoming soundtrack that mirrors the inviting brand voice that we touched on earlier. It takes our audience on a journey through the house's 117-year history, and it ends with a very powerful hook. That being, the legacy can continue with you.
While the video works for our digital strategy piece, we also wanted something tangible. We created circular and square stickers for water bottles and laptops, along with a tote bag mock-up. The tagline, Choose Wise Moments, is designed to be a conversation starter in the library, lounge areas, and across the local community. It's about taking the grandeur of the house and making it portable, everyday part of campus life for brand recognition.
So, to really kickstart the buzz, we proposed a flagship event, the Murder Mystery Networking Mixer. Our final deliverable is an 11 by 17 promotional poster for this event. Scheduled for early October, this event is the perfect low stakes way to get people through the front door. At $20 a ticket, it's accessible for staff, faculty, and alumni.
This poster emphasizes an evening of intrigue, connection, and community. By hosting a themed event like this one, the Wise Alumni House moves from being a place to visit to a place where you had a blast and can't wait to tell your friends about it. It also offers a perfect collaboration opportunity for the UNCW Alumni Association to work with campus catering and students, creating a really integrated campus experience.
Now, trust in the solution. Why should you trust this plan? All right. It's first because it is 100% brand compliant. See, we prioritize alignment with the UNCW identity to ensure brand consistency, while also simultaneously embracing the creative paradox mentioned by Malia to balance out tradition with innovation. However, we also looked outside of our very own UNCW.
We conducted extensive market research on other UNC system alumni houses. Specifically, we looked at the Byrd Alumni House at Western Carolina University. By analyzing how they successfully managed their home base for alumni and staff, we were able to benchmark our recommendations against a proven successful model. This isn't just a student project, it is a solution built on IMC strategic best practices.
So, what is next? The deliverables we've handed over are the spark, but the fire comes from implementation. We highly recommend that the UNCW Alumni Association updates the Wise Alumni Association webpage with information on the house to include an online reservation portal, like what we've seen at Western Carolina University in their Byrd Alumni House. A live calendar showing availability for departmental meetings and weddings will remove the friction of booking and significantly increases the house utility.
We also see an opportunity for our deliverables to live permanently on the UNCW alumni homepage for the Wise Alumni House. We are incredibly grateful for the opportunity to have immersed ourselves in the Wise Alumni House narrative. Living with the story has been a rewarding collaborative experience, and we're excited to see these materials help to honor the past while breathing new, vibrant life into the historic landmark.
And with that, we want to thank you for your time, and we want to thank you for the opportunity to help tell the Wise story. We want to close by saying how honored we are to contribute to the next chapter of the Wise Alumni House. Thank you for trusting us with this story.